One of the nicest things about paddling is that with a little instruction, just about anyone can get out on the water. And the first step in learning how to paddle a kayak is learning how to get in and out of it. One method of getting aboard is the paddle bridge, which works well either off a dock or at the shoreline. If you are boarding from the shore, start off in shallow water, about ankle depth. Start by placing your paddle just after the cockpit rim on the rear deck of your kayak so that it's balanced. Then step in front of the paddle, squat down, and grip the paddle shaft in rear of the cockpit with both hands, tipping the kayak towards you so that the paddle blade grounds. Your paddle is now acting as an outrigger and stabilizing the kayak. Keep the pressure down so the blade stays in contact with the bottom, and use the paddle shaft and rear of the cockpit to support your weight. Then, carefully put one leg into the cockpit, followed by the next, and settle into the seat. Once you're comfortably seated, you can shift the weight off the paddle blade, center yourself in the boat, and push off. Another way to enter your kayak from shallow water is to straddle your kayak with one leg on either side of the kayak. Then, carefully squat down and settle into the kayak cockpit. Using your paddle pressed against the bottom like an outrigger for balance, slowly bring one leg at a time into the cockpit. Once you're settled in and comfortable, you're ready to go paddling. You can exit your kayak by reversing how you entered. One method is the paddle bridge. Start by placing your paddle behind you on the back of the cockpit rim. Firmly grip the paddle shaft and the cockpit rim and shift your weight slightly so that one end of the paddle shaft is resting on the bottom. Once stabilized in this position, slowly raise off the seat, bringing one leg out, followed by the next, and then slowly stand up. The other method is by holding your paddle in front of you and grounding one blade on the bottom. Then, untuck both your legs in turn, placing one on each side of the kayak's cockpit, and then slowly standing up. Every paddle outing starts and ends with getting in and out of your boat, so take some time to practice these entry and exit methods, and you'll be starting off each trip looking like a pro.